Suspicions arise that the NMLA were aided by inside knowledge of his ship's itinerary and security, throwing an uneasy shadow over the legacy of this eccentric, endearing man.
Mission objective detected.
Certainly makes you think.
Arrest made in Starship 1 criminal case.
Hello everyone, good morning, good evening, whatever you may be. My name is Ndub, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. A bit of housekeeping before I get into the meat of the episode. Tomorrow's episode of WTF Wednesday is going to be the final episode. This is mostly due to a lack of viewership. It's not because I have run out of games to play, because I just keep finding more and more interesting things to actually play on Steam. It's just a lack of viewership. Anyway, I am operating out of Anyanwu for not the CIA. I'm collecting black boxes. And I am not operating for the Dark Wheel either today. Today, it is for... Who the hell was it again? One moment while I look at the standing orders, because it is a change of the usual. We're not working for the CIA today. It is a Alliance of LTT 5419 in Anyanwu to boost them safely away from retreating. Or invasion, possibility. We don't want them getting invaded either. That would be rude of us. And, okay, so there was a mission detected. Well, mission thing detected. Look for the blue one, look for the blue one. Look for the blue one, look for the blue one, look for the blue one, look for the blue. There we go. So it's more or less behind me. Got it. And how far out are...
Fuel screen disengaged.
is this particular one? That's quite a ways out. I'm also facing the wrong direction again. But anyway, so the community initiatives are done. In fact, they were done by the end of Saturday. And that is quite telling. I do not, for a second, believe that Frontier got it wrong and thought they needed less materials than what was available or what was needed to complete the mission. I think what happened was that Frontier underestimated just how much the player base of Elite Dangerous wants things to do. But anyway, as we head off towards my mission objective area, I'm gonna play the news because we have the obituary of Prince Harold Devol, and an arrest was made in regards to Starship 1, but also the follow-up to the successful initiatives, because it was a set of
Successful initiatives to produce
complementary
new
initiatives.
Pilot Federation alert for the attention of all commanders. New starports to be constructed in 10 systems. 2 projects to resource the upgrading of refinery outposts into starports have concluded. The aim is to increase efficiency for fleet carrier owners who use large ships for transporting tritium fuel. Kevin North Space Frames Limited published this statement from CEO Susanna Haynes. Thanks to a generous number of deliveries, we will have in place fully functioning Orbis starports for the start of October in the Fugin, HR 4979, Wolf 294, Lambda 2 Tucani and Patriti systems. All participating traders can now collect their rewards at Blau Hub in the Tench system. A similar announcement came from Dean Bradigan, Director of Steel Castle Incorporated. The many shipments that we received will enable us to provide new Coriolis stations in the LHS 4058, Chakpa, Galibese, Itasefe and Ninabin systems by the beginning of October. We hope these will provide services to travelers for many years to come. Rewards for all pilots who delivered these minerals are now available at Tanghui Station in the Nagasaru system.
So, yeah, like I said, we the player base blew straight through the community initiative. Like, I was expecting at least Monday on that one.
Obituary. Prince Harold de Val. The Imperial Herald has published an obituary of Prince Harold de Val, who was assassinated by NMLA terrorists. Born in 3230 to Emperor Hengist, Harold de Val reacted against his father's Puritan lifestyle by filling his days with partying and debauchery, becoming the black sheep of the de Val family. It was probably accidental that Harold had a child with entertainer Imogen Gabrielini, but they married shortly before her narcotics-related death. His daughter, Princess Aisling de Val, has always spoken warmly of her loving father. Emperor Hengist eventually decreed that his son was not fit for the throne, despite being his only heir. Harold never contested this, perhaps relieved to allow half-sister Arisa Lavigny de Val to take his place. In recent years Harold became a recluse on Capitol, suffering ill health from a lifetime of excesses. But a father's protective instinct motivated him to travel to Aisling's home system after it was attacked. Tragically, despite always renouncing power, merely being a de Val made him a target to those same Republican terrorists. As the Empire mourns Prince Harold, suspicions arise that the NMLA were aided by inside knowledge of his ship's itinerary and security, throwing an uneasy shadow over the legacy of this eccentric, endearing man.
Mission objective detected.
Certainly makes you think.
Arrest made in Starship One criminal case. An officer
Cargo scoop deployed.
in the Federal Navy Engineering Corps
Programming link through.
has been arrested for sabotaging the presidential vessel Starship One. A statement was made by Melend Walcoro of the Federal Attorney's Office. Chief Technician Rory Webster was the department head of engineering for Starship One. Testimonies from members of Mr. Webster's team claim that he ordered unauthorized adjustments to the ship's hyperdrive systems while in dry dock, shortly before its launch in May 3301 and subsequent destruction. This case is now being brought before the Federal High Court, where Mr. Webster will stand trial for mass murder and attempted treason. There has been no comment from President Zachary Hudson, but Shadow President Felicia Winters told the press, "This was a truly horrific tragedy, and there must be justice for all those who lost their lives on that sad day. The apparent death of many
Mission objective complete. Incoming mission
Federation
critical
leaders
message.
aboard Starship One resulted in Winters briefly becoming acting president, shortly before Hudson won a vote of no confidence. There has been much media attention regarding how this event proved pivotal to both of their political
Cargo scoop retracted.
careers.
And that one certainly makes you think as well. But that is the main news. And aside from us dark wheelers being prepared for, well, getting prepared for another war, thankfully, this one not in LTT 5455. I think we actually have control over that system now.
Frameshift
Oh, the
retracted.
next war for the Dark Wheel is going to be in Taratani, it seems. So, for the time being, we shall continue turning the wheel and making things a bit more stable in our current holdings. But anyway, that is pretty much what I'm going... This black box missions is basically what I'm going to be doing for tonight, because
Mission objective detected.
otherwise these fine
Incoming mission
folks
critical message.
of... Who the frick are these guys again? Legislator Camacho. I'm sorry, does he drive a monster truck or something? Questions for another day. But anyway, these fine folks, it's black box collections or targeted assassinations, which I'm not particularly a fan of targeted assassinations. So, thank you all for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and click that little bell for notifications. And remember, tomorrow's episode of WTF Wednesday is basically the finale of that particular series. And hopefully, I will see you all in the next video.